All right, all right, all right. Toronto's youngest killer. I think his name's Kimani. Wait, what? You know, I can't read and shit. So.
Toronto police are calling it an unprovoked attack that has claimed the life of a woman in her 70s. Investigators say the elderly woman was fatally stabbed while loading her groceries here in this North York plaza.
Another moving part to this investigation is a video circulating.
Short documents show a 14-year-old murder suspect was well known to the
police online that appears to show a masked individual purporting to be the 14-year-old suspect talking about the murder on a live stream.
Broski, I didn't even mean to kill the old lady. All what? I was trying to get the V from her as a free card, so man to whip it and do one two things in it. But fam, it went left.
Toronto's youngest killer. Wait, hold up. He's not a killer, number one. Like, relax, guys. But how much does this have? 70 fucking.
Toronto's reputation as a safe, multicultural city has been taking.
Yo, let me know if this shit's too loud. By the way,
spike in violent crime, especially among youth. But no case shook the city quite
like, bro, like this nigga, like you seen him everywhere. I'm be honest. If you're from Toronto, nigga, you seen this nigga fucking everywhere. Hold up. I'm just trying to make sure that my volume is good, bro. Cause I need fucking like niggas to tell me if my volume is good. But no nigga wants to interact with my shit. Like, fuck, my nigga. Dang.
Like the story of 14-year-old Kamani Wynn. He's accused of stabbing 71-year-old grandmother Shanaz Pistanji to death during a botched carjacking on July 17th of this year. The killing didn't just shatter one family. It
Wait, hello.
Already on edge, leaving people wondering how a child could turn into a killer. And then came the part that made this case even darker. Wynn's behavior after the fact.
Hello.
No remorse. Instead, he flaunted the attention, hopping on interviews, bragging, and almost daring the feds to come.
Fun, who's got to interview them?
I poked her, I caught, and fam, I wasn't even scared.
Online, the reaction was explosive.
Bro.
Some comments were in shock. 14 years old, dude is a lost cause, one Redditor wrote. Others took pity on him. It's sad because he's still a little kid, another person wrote. But for me, this story hit way closer to home. A little over a year before the murder, out of nowhere, I got an email from the teen killer himself. He wanted me to make a documentary about him, even providing me with his personal phone number before I could respond.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what's this channel? Six Tails. Like, wait, what is this? Okay, but wait. What? So my name is Kamani. I'm a rapper, KLLLer, and I'm in Toronto. I don't like to, music and do interview on my documentary. I was wondering, what's the pricing, okay, or text, I'll call that, this, that. My Instagram is, thank you for your time, but Instagram works better.
Indicating just how desperate he was.
Wow.
At the time, I brushed it off, figured it was just another clout-chasing teenager looking for some screen time. I couldn't have known then that this random message was the first chapter in a tragedy that would soon rock the entire
this nigga
city.
fucking egoed him, bro.
Kamani Wynn's story didn't start in the headlines. It started at home, and it wasn't pretty. People say he grew up in an abusive environment, and in one of the coldest cuts imaginable, his own mom allegedly called him ugly. That kind of thing leaves scars. When home stopped feeling like home, Wynn went looking for love and loyalty in the streets, hoping the bros would be the family he never had. But the streets weren't any softer. Crews that claimed to have his back ended up setting him up, filming the beatdowns, later posting them online for clout. The weirdest thing about this, though, is that in those videos, he'd smirk through the punches, almost daring the world to hit harder. That defiance became part of his identity. It wasn't just the streets that pushed him out. School did too. He was expelled from Woodbine Middle School, cutting off another chance at stability. Somewhere in that chaos, he decided he wanted to be a rapper. Under the name KLLLer, he dropped songs and tried to sell the image of being next up. But the truth, the music wasn't hitting.
Lock me up, they can't handle my rise. In the streets I'm a beast, got the fire in my eyes. Shots pops, body drops, let the op be like I'm the king of the six.
The bars were weak, his flow was shaky, and in a city stacked with...
What the fuck was that? Nah, bro, I feel bad for this nigga,
talent.
man.
He was getting clowned on more than listened to. To keep selling that street persona he wanted so bad, Kamani started claiming Toronto's first blood set, the Ardwick Bloods, like it...
Wait. What? Wait. I don't know this gang. I'm be honest. Like, I'm not a gang affiliate. I'm not nothing. But I never heard of this shit in my life.
It was his crew, waving that red flag for extra clout. But even that came with even more questions. People from the block have since called Cap, saying he was really from Kipling, not Ardwick. Even his self-promotion had its quirks. Carmani ran his own website, and it was, I guess you can say, different. Right at the top, he called himself a self-taught rapper with a passion for featuring other artists via rappers, a line that didn't make much sense.
Wait.
Scroll further and you'd find photos of him throwing gang signs, flexing an obviously fake gold watch, and booking options where you can spend $50 to $1,000 for a feature or hang out with him for an entire day. Ironically, his biggest numbers had nothing to do with rap. 4 years earlier, at just 10 years old, he uploaded a video called If Elevator Had Trap Music, 1 hour loop, a remix of Kevin MacLeod's Local Elevator. It pulled over 62,000 views, more than most of
That's
his rap
fucking
career
crazy.
combined. It was proof that Wint had always been chasing recognition, even before the streets came into the picture. But that search for belonging, online and in real life, would eventually lead him into a moment that changed lives forever. And to understand just how deep that impact went,
Yo, bro, chat. You know what I mean it, bro, deeply. Like, RIP to her soul, man. Like, fuck, bro. Like, shit is just crazy, bro. Like, you're expecting, like, niggas to, like, at least have some courtesy for older. But, like, fuck, bro. But, like, he did say he didn't try to, but, like, he still did. But I also still feel bad for him because, like, bro, it's just sad. I'm gonna be honest. It's just really sad, bro.
need to know about one of those lives, a woman named Shanaz Pistanji.
The retired geriatric nurse who used to work on the veterans unit at Sunnybrook Hospital went to run some errands and buy groceries at this plaza as she did every Thursday morning. Her husband says he became worried when she did not return home.
Normally I tell her, please take the phone. And she didn't take the cell phone. The cell phone was over here, so I couldn't contact her.
It was 2 hours later when he learned his wife had been stabbed around 9:30 Thursday morning as she was loading groceries into her car in what police now believe was a robbery that escalated into a deadly attack.
Today I'm going to make a beat. We're going to
Like, fuck,
Output's new plugin co-producer. Play your beat.
Wait, hold up.
Before the news alerts and viral clips, there was Shanaz Pistanji, a 71-year-old grandmother who was the heart of her North York neighborhood. She wasn't just a mom of 3 and a grandma of 2. She was the type of person who'd check on her neighbors, drop food off at shelters, and still crack jokes no matter how rough life got. Family was everything to her. She lived for those weekends with her grandkids, especially her 2-year-old granddaughter, and was the rock her daughters, Dina and Yasmin, leaned on through every high and low. Dina says her mom always found joy in everything, even in the hardest times. She made sure everyone was okay before herself. Shanaz had also dedicated decades of her life to caring for others. She'd been a nurse, spending 15 years at Sunnybrook Hospital working in geriatrics.
15 fucking years. Bro.
And with veterans at the K-Wing before retiring. On the morning of July 17th, 2025, her day started like any other. Her husband, Soli, thought she was just running her usual errands, grabbing groceries at the nearby plazas, maybe stopping by the shoppers at Fairview Mall, and then back home by noon. But noon came and went. She had forgotten her phone, and Soli stayed home just in case she returned. Instead, at around 2 p.m., there was a knock at the door, police officers standing there, ready to deliver news that would shatter his world. Shanaz had been attacked in the Parkway Forest Plaza in what police called an unprovoked assault. As she loaded groceries into her car, a lone masked suspect attempted to steal her car keys. Shanaz put up a fight and, in the struggle, she was stabbed. She was left badly injured.
So, like, he's saying he didn't mean to do it, right? But, like, fuck, bro. Like, he fucking yinked her, bro. Like, you can't say, like, I didn't mean to do it when you fucking did it. Like, that's fucking, like, bro. You could have just, like, bro, she's old as shit. Like, no offense, but you could have punched her in her face. You could have done anything, bro. Bro. This is crazy, bro.
And despite being rushed to the hospital, she didn't make it. The news of Shanaz's killing spread like wildfire, not just in her neighborhood, but across the city. Social media exploded with shock and disbelief, with many asking how something so brutal could happen to someone so loved. Police presence in Parkway Forest ramped up overnight, But in the streets, the conversation went beyond safety. It was about how one senseless act had taken away a grandmother who embodied the best of Toronto. What followed in the wake of the shocking fatal stabbing was an intense citywide manhunt led by the city's homicide and missing persons unit. Police launched a full-scale investigative response, streamlining video surveillance analysis, deploying drone support, sending canine units, and conducting door-to-door canvassing throughout surrounding neighborhoods. With mounting public concern and a suspect still at large, authorities secured...
Male, black, approximately 5'7", 5'10", last seen dark clothes and a balaclava. Is that a speaker?
A rare judicial authorization to publicly release the name
What is
and
in his
photo
hand?
of the suspect. Then came the bombshell. Police named 14-year-old Kaimani Wint as the suspect. From that moment, the story flipped. Wint disappeared without a trace, leaving family and friends wondering where he'd gone. Investigators zeroed in on the youth's commute habits, noting his frequent use of the TTC, especially having been spotted at Kennedy Station around noon on the day of the attack. Still, that wasn't enough to find the teen. Then, less than 24 hours later,
Watch the
under
IG
an Instagram
live
post talking
tonight.
about the murder, Wint dropped a bombshell. He was going live later that night. What followed was the now infamous interview with YouTuber Underground Nation. Wint opened up about his rough upbringing, saying he grew up in Ardwick and looked up to Boulevard Biz, his favorite rapper. He also shouted out Brown Boy, Tricks, and 3M French as other artists he listened to heavy. Later, he moved to Parkway, also known as Uptop Don Mills, where he inherited the local street politics that came with the neighborhood. Wint revealed he got kicked out of his home at just 13, though it's more likely he ran away, and during that period he was reported missing on 6 different occasions.
The first thing I'm gonna ask you, man, is how you feeling right now, fam? How's it going?
Broski, man's are OTR right now, fam. Yo, I don't even know what's going on, because yo, all I've gone, I'm not even scared like that. Man's been on the run bare times, you see what I'm saying? It's like, it's like, yo, it's the idiot thing, you see what I'm saying?
How do you feel about the people telling you like to turn yourself in?
Broski, fam, at the end of the day, they're just mad that they're not making their change and all side like me, you see what I'm saying? Broski, I'm out here making my bands. I'm gonna send you some pictures of me with my rollie, my chain and shit, Broski. These don't have what I have. Get that in your fucking head.
Which ends are you repping, you know what I'm saying? Because I honestly didn't get to know much about this. I was just checking out the surface stuff.
All I'm born. I've been in, I live in the Olive my whole life, but I rep the Boulevard, you see what I'm saying?
Rep the Boulevard. Wait, where's the where the fuck's the Boulevard? Like I have a strong feeling that's in, like that has to be in the east. No, I think it is in the east because he said like Uptown Don Mills. He reps the Boulevard. I never heard of that shit. Like
I live in Don Mills.
Yeah,
I
Don
live in
Mills.
Don Mills for
Yeah.
5 years. I'm gonna go 10 down, you see what I'm saying?
Send me those snippets. Someone here in the chat says that he did not have any
Parents
weren't
to support him
like
growing
that.
up. Yeah, I asked him how he felt about that.
Fam,
How does it feel
How do you
about living
feel
in a
about
place in this
that?
situation?
And how does
for
that
the
told
youngs-
you, all I'm gonna say is when you have kids, make sure you have a proper roof over your head, money in your hand, and food in your fridge. That's all I have to say, broski. So that your kids don't have to go outside and go make change and turn into what I am right
You guys see this nigga? It says Toronto police is watching this 100%.
now. You see what I'm saying?
Tomorrow you be sitting in a cell.
So you feel like
This JB nigga is
you're the product
insane.
of your environment.
I guess, but like, it's not only that. There's other shit that gone. You get what I'm saying? The other shit too.
Factors and shit.
Real spill. I'm not even scared like that. Man's been on the run bare times. You see what I'm saying? It's like, it's like, yo, it's the idiot thing. You see what I'm saying?
As the interview went on, he bragged about being out on bail for stealing cars, and in a moment that stunned viewers, he openly confessed to the murder of Shanaz Pistanji.
It's not none new for you. And like you said, you just got out for something. What happened?
Broski, I just got out the free car. I mean, I got out the bin for beer free cars. Man, them got a fucking
It's dabble, fam. Like, bro.
Yo, beer free cars. The idiot thing, yo. I got out a week ago, 2 weeks ago. I didn't even mean to kill the old lady. All I want, I was trying to get the V from her as a free car, so man them whip it and do 1, 2 things in it. But fam, it went left. Cause yo, she didn't give me the keys, so I yoked her. And then I yoked her and I got the keys.
Idiot thing.
Bro, like, what the fuck? he wouldn't give up the keys. She wouldn't give up the keys, so he yoked her. Yo, like, I'm gonna be honest, like, I'm not calling her weak. I'm not calling, you know, nobody strong, nobody weak. But she's 71. Like, if I really wanted to, I'm taking the keys and I'm dashing. I'm dashing
and then the
Insta.
feds came out. I had to caught as soon as they came out. So like, you know, it's an idiot thing.
So the feds were already on the scene?
No. All up one day, somebody
Talking like a true 14-year-old who don't know shit about
came
life.
outside.
Just the guy's
and then
insane.
and then they caught the fed. Fam, all walk one. I poked her. I caught, and fam, I wasn't even scared.
Yo, don't hang. Like, would you change what happened, or do you regret all this? That one situation that happened with the lady?
Fam, all walk one, low key.
Police gonna come to this guy's door tomorrow.
I can't lie. After I think about it, she didn't deserve it.
Just ask. Obviously, she didn't deserve it.
Yeah, I feel like nobody deserved this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so low key, fam, I wouldn't have done that. So I'm not gonna lie.
Was it an accident? Like what? It was like true.
I already told him it was an accident. So I didn't even mean to kill her. You know.
The manhunt. Like shit, bro. Nobody's buying YouTube Premium. I'm be honest. I'm not buying that shit.
Yeah.
The interview went viral and even made news headlines, but instead of laying low, Wint stepped into the spotlight. During his time on the run, videos started leaking randomly, clips showing him riding the TTC while smoking, flashing guns, and driving recklessly through the streets of Toronto.
I seen this video. The video where
TTC while
I didn't see this one. TTC's mod. I didn't see this one, but I seen where he was pushing 200. Bro, this nigga was pushing 200 on the freeway. I seen this video. I was like, yo, this guy's insane. Like, I'm be honest. You have to give respect to respect this dude, nigga. He's a guy. I'm be honest. Even though, like, you know, RP her soul and all that, but like, bro, like, no one, at least I don't. I don't have the balls to kill somebody and then do this shit. Like, I'm be honest.
A new TikTok account where he provided the world with a glimpse of what his life was like while on the run.
I hope he was posting these TikToks in the library or something. It better not have been a home address. Niggas on the train, bro.
What? Yeah. Outside with a gang, you know, smoking DQ, SK. Smoking all the deaths, man.
Still haven't even asked my mom yet. Okay.
Like, what did he say in the back? I didn't even ask my mom yet. Like, these niggas are so young, bro. Like, these niggas are young as shit. I didn't even ask my mom yet.
The kid was everywhere, making it clear he wasn't scared of the consequences. Thankfully, after a relentless 3-day manhunt, Toronto police finally tracked him down. On Sunday, July 20th, they made the arrest, coordinated across multiple units, bringing the 14-year-old into custody in Toronto.
But where'd they get him?
Hit with second-degree murder charges right away, and the whole city was shook, not just because the cops moved fast, but because an innocent grandmother's life had been taken and now a 14-year-old kid was caught up in a murder case nobody could believe.
Become of the next generation of our children. A 14-year-old, Kamani Wint from Toronto, is wanted for second-degree murder after allegedly stabbing a 71-year-old while she was loading groceries into her car in a parking lot in North York. Stabbed her to death. We are seeing these crimes every single day. People are being killed in unprovoked attacks by children. We need to revise the Youth Justice Act. If you can do these heinous crimes, you can do the time.
Bro, like these YNs are literally disciple.
Bro, not this nigga, bro. Like, bro, I see this nigga everywhere, bro. This lotion guy kills me, bro.
Of the devil, bro. They're literally killing anybody they see at this point. Bro, like there's absolutely no way you've made an op with a 70-year-old lady. What did she do? What could she have possibly done for you to go and
Yo.
Nah, bro. You new age parents, y'all need to beat your children, bro. Because me, back in those days, I wasn't doing that shit because you know what I was thinking? My mom's about to beat my motherfucking ass.
Yes.
When news broke that the suspect was just 14, Toronto's social media scene erupted with disbelief and frustration. People struggled to comprehend how someone so...
I think it was probably gang intended. Why else would a 14-year-old randomly kill someone in an opening parking lot like that? Like, I'm gonna be honest, this person has to be, like, bro, like, nigga, she's 71. What gang shit does she have to really be in? Like, what?
On Reddit, one user wrote, 14 years old, dude is a lost cause.
Bro.
Others questioned the Youth Criminal Justice Act, which protects the identities of young offenders, wondering if it truly balanced protecting youth with community safety. One user said, no matter the age, if you purposely take a life, your name and face should be exposed. Over on Twitter, people weren't holding back. Under a post about Toronto police suddenly
too fucking bad. Keep naming and posting the fucking evil. Wow. The one thing is, how many don't know who's on how it was, they should be charged as well. What? That's fucking insane.
The judicial authorization to publicly share Went's name and photo. One user snapped, too fucking bad. Keep naming and posting the evil fuck's name and photos. Anyone think his family didn't know how violent he was? They should be charged as well. It was raw, unfiltered anger. The kind that comes when people feel the system's protecting the wrong side.
I feel them, but
that
like,
outrage
shit,
only
bro.
grew when, on the very same day Went's identity was released, the Supreme Court of Canada made adult sentences for young offenders nearly impossible. In a landmark decision, the court struck down parts of the law that made it easier to try minors as adults, ruling that prosecutors now have to meet an extremely high bar to justify it, even for violent crimes like murder. For most cases, it means the max a youth can get is 7 years, with rehabilitation as the main goal, not punishment, a shift that left many feeling like justice was slipping further.
What? What? Wait. First degree, maximum of 10 years total. Second degree, maximum of 7 years. Nah, bro.
Canadians are clearly fed up, and this isn't just about the suspect, nor is it a city-specific issue. Teen violence is on the rise across the country. Back in December 2022, 59-year-old Ken Lee was swarmed and stabbed
Oh my gosh.
to death.
Bro. Why the fuck was I just, wow, I didn't even say it in my head, but I was literally saying this in my head. I was like, bro, like, I was thinking about this situation too about the girls.
Downtown Toronto by 8 girls aged 13 to 16. Cops arrested them nearby, and they were initially charged with second-degree murder, but most walked with reduced sentences, with one getting a light 15 months probation.
15 months
Then in
probation?
Pickering, a sadistic and cowardly random stabbing back in May claimed 83-year-old Eleanor Doney, and a 14-year-old boy was arrested and charged with first-degree murder. Toronto is not the only place on edge. Over in Hamilton, a 17-year-old suspect is now wanted for second-degree murder and...
Get this fucking nigga away from me right now. Bro, I promise you, if you got mad, yo, he's going in his car and you're just know I'm gone.
Murder after
I'm
a
fucking
shooting that
gone.
killed a bystander in downtown Hamilton. Police have previously said that the suspect opened fire on 3 individuals who appear to have been the intended targets, resulting in one of them sustaining a non-life-threatening gunshot injury. The suspect then allegedly continued to shoot, resulting in an innocent bystander being struck and killed by an errant bullet.
I didn't even
now, what
know
does all
this,
this tell
bro.
us? It's a country facing a youth crime spike that isn't isolated. It's everywhere. Ad and corrupt tow trucks. It's a country...
What the fuck? Hold up. I don't want to laugh. That's actually not funny. It's actually not funny.
Facing a youth
what the
crime spike
fuck
that isn't
happened?
isolated. It's everywhere.
God dang.
Ad and corrupt
What?
tow truck unions putting teenagers on arson jobs to torch rival yards, and gangs recruiting kids to carjack luxury vehicles and flip them for cash or parts. And it's clear,
A Lambo.
Toronto's at a boiling point. The streets are turning young offenders into disposable foot soldiers, knowing full well the Youth Criminal Justice Act shields them from the kind of sentences adults would face.
Oh. Wait, so you told me these older heads are telling the younger guys to do it because they can only get 10, 15 years, but if they do it, they're getting like
Went's trial
life or
is
some
still
shit.
playing out, and the court's got to figure out how to keep the city safe while still leaving room for a kid to turn his life around. For a lot of people in Toronto, it's a wake-up call, proof we need real programs that actually reach youth before they get caught up in the streets. This isn't just one crime. It's a snapshot of a city dealing with rising youth violence, kids getting pulled into situations they can't undo, and families left picking up the pieces. It's also a look at how social media can turn tragedy into clout, and how that clout can become dangerous for vulnerable teens. A year before this, Wint was chasing recognition, maybe as ambition, or maybe as a quiet cry for help. Now, his name's tied to a loss the city won't forget, and his story's a warning. If we don't reach these kids before the streets do, we're just counting down to the next headline.
Okay, if there's one AI site builder you need to meet, this is Dope Tech from Wix.
Nah, bro, that's fucked, man. That's fucked. I'm subscribed to Six Tails, but I didn't even know about this shit 8 days ago. What's his most popular video? Story of top 5. What is this? Crazy young lava. Yo, there's a lot of bro, I didn't even know about this shit, bro. Nah, this is fucking crazy, chat. I'm gonna be honest. This is fucking crazy. Like, I really feel bad for this kid, bro. I actually feel bad for him, bro.